I'm Mary Shertenlieb. I'm a cancer survivor and a mom, and married to my high school sweetheart for 13 years. I love Boston, live in Boston. I am a Georgia peach. I grew up down south.
When we were in high school, she always seemed to have this smile on her face. I love that. She was always laughing. It didn't take long till we were following each other to college, and we've been in love, and she's one of the strongest people I've ever met.
He's this guy too that always looks at the glass half full. So I feel like that has sort of helped shape me to look at things a little bit more positively. Hank is 7, just started 2nd grade. He's a little bit more chill than his younger brother Max, who's 5, who's completely crazy. So I felt like I had the flu, and it was January, so I just chalked it up to, well, it's the holidays just ended, it's Boston, I'm running around like crazy. But then I suddenly started feeling a lot sicker. I went into the doctor, and then they ended up calling me in the middle of the night going, you need to go to the ER right now. They told me I had leukemia, that they needed to start chemo within hours. They gave me this, this regimen that's pretty standard for people when they get leukemia, but it's really high dose chemo. So that's when my hair started falling out. Everything just sort of like hit all at once.
You know, everything changes, you know, you start thinking about how things are gonna be different. And you do a lot of praying, even if you never really prayed before.
Just weeks after a cancer diagnosis, the wife of Sports Hub radio host Rich Shertenlieb is home and cancer-free.
Diagnosed with leukemia just 35 days ago, with 80% of her body filled with cancer, and her husband telling us things were pretty grim. But doctors attacked the cancer, and 16 days later, she was cancer-free. A miracle. And heading home now with her husband.
I gotta say, this guy right here, he's the guy who like, he was great.
I ended up having a relapse about 6 months after I came home from the hospital. They were like, this time we're hitting you with the hardest chemo you've ever had. I went back into the hospital for 5 more weeks. My liver was like right on the verge of failing. And that's when they decided to do the transplants and have my sister come up. They did her withdrawal of stem cells, and then within several hours, I ended up getting my stem cells from her. That went well, but then I had a relapse again. I'm just grateful to be alive.
You know, watching her get back to health was an amazing thing. And you could see the smile grow on her face every time that she could do one thing that she couldn't do the day before. It was really inspiring.
Look Good, Feel Better is a special program. The whole team of people were super friendly. I was like glowing from the experience for a good like 2 weeks afterwards. I feel if you look good, you're better able to just face the world. Not having an armor, but just sort of better prepared for a battle, if you will.
Everything that you used to think was a burden, none of that is anymore. Matter of fact, it's the opposite. You want those moments. You want every single moment to spend with your family.
I think honestly, if I wasn't a mom, I don't know if I would have fought as hard as I did. You wake up and you're like, I have these kids. It's such an awesome day. You're like, just blessed.